Hi, so I haven't done a video in a while. I hope this sounds okay, but I'm getting ready to do some, I don't know, planning with Goldilocks and thought, well, I might as well video it, right? So, I don't know. We'll see. So, here it goes. I don't know how to flip this around while I'm videoing though. So I guess that's going to be more editing for me. Fine. Need to get used to it anyway. So, in the van, this is gonna be my little storage. See, yeah, this is not gonna fly. Gotta figure this out. Okay, so this is gonna be my little storage area. I have a blanket, some beach towels, some of that. I have some extra crap that still needs to be gone from the van. On the other side, yeah, there we go. So on the other side here, I have 2 chairs that I gotta figure out how I'm going to store them in sleep. The other stuff is all stuff that's gonna probably go to the dump. Been trying to sell as much as I can on Facebook Marketplace, but for whatever reason, a few of the things are not selling, and I'm just ready to get rid of them because they're sitting in the car. And it's getting ready to be really nice. Tomorrow it's supposed to be super nice, so I want to try and get it set up so that maybe I can go camping tomorrow night when it's supposed to be super chilly. I think it's supposed to get down to like the low 60s, which would be perfect for the van for having the first trip out, doing this camping thing. So I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out today. Different view from the van. I am at the park, which, by the way, hope I didn't just make you all dizzy, but it is just gorgeous. And I picked a shady spot. It's one of my favorite parks here, so figured why not. But yeah, so all this junk up here is all garbage. I keep extra water in here and extra water bottles in case I need to use them for something, but the game in this big bag is all gonna go. I have to carry that extra bag of box of kitty litter up, and that's my work computer because I'm on call. Anyway, so I just have to figure out how I'm going to arrange this so that I can have access to what I need in the drawers, but have a spot over here that's semi-comfortable for camping, because this is where I'm going to sleep. So let's see what happens. So I've rearranged a few things so far, and so this is my yoga mat that I use at home. You can see all buttercups claw marks. I moved the storage bin back, kind of hooked the seatbelt around it. That will keep it from kind of tipping over to while I travel, which will be nice, I think. And then my travel companions, Mo and Moet. Mo, the Beanie Baby on Instagram. He might show up a little bit more often than what he had been. Of course, my 2 camping chairs, a little bit of space for that's gonna fit my cooler. I should be able to lay right here. I haven't tried it yet, so I guess let's go ahead and try this and see if I can not hurt myself. Because the thing that I am worried about is these plastic things where the seats were, and I really don't want to jank up my knees or my back with those, so I'm gonna try it and see how this does on my back. It's a really bad angle, sorry guys, but it's actually not too bad. So my head's up here, it's a little bit extra padding. The door closes down back here, which I will close it at night because bugs. The window's open here on the sides, so that should be fine. This mat does seem to be thick enough to where I don't feel the plastic when I'm laying down, and most of the time I'm a side sleeper, so as long as my hip isn't on one of those plastic things that I showed you, it should actually be fine, because there's space in between them. So there's space in between them, if you see. So this would have been the second seat, and then there's 2 on this side. And so if I am actually laying on either side of those, like, it doesn't bother me. And even laying on my back, it didn't seem to bother me. So plenty of room. And of course it's just long enough because I'm short. I'm only 5'5". This is my garbage bag. That's my extra bottle of water. This is just an extra plastic bottle just in case I need it. And then there will be a cooler and like just some extra things that I think I'll want for the overnight. And yeah, and I got Mo and Moet with me, and I think it'll be a good time. I have a few things I want to do eventually, and that's why I wanted to try out this mat today. I actually have some design work to do that I want to do, but for the most part, for right now, like, this will do for this weekend, and just getting out and until I can get a more built out system. So yeah, Goldilocks the van is going to take a maiden voyage, so I will take you along for the ride. All of the preparations for maiden voyage. Oh my goodness. So I have packed the van, sort of. So I've moved some of my supplies into the bins, my first aid kit and all that stuff that, you know, you really should have at least something. And then got my water pickup and did my grocery pickup so that I have my groceries for what I want for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. And I'm so excited because I just feel like I'm finally feeling liberated to do some of the things that I've longed to do for so long. And that even though I'm dealing with pain every second, I'm not letting that stop me. Biggest reason is I just want to be able to figure out how to live with the pain. And for me, living means being able to go out and do these things outside. So that's what I'm doing. And just the fact that I'm going to be able to do that tomorrow, I never would have thought that I would have made this happen this quickly, but it's working. I mean, there's a lot more to come, but it's okay. We can only do what we can do, and we do it as best as we can and at the speed that we can, and everything else will fall into place when it should. So thank you guys for your support of everything. I really do appreciate you, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend wherever you are. What better time to do a video than while I'm waiting for my food to cook? It's over there on the grill, and I'm just chilling out at this location, which is actually beautiful. And I don't know. I go into a lot of forums, especially van life, travel forums, you know, and everybody is like, oh, I want to go to the mountains, or I want to go to the ocean, or I want to go somewhere else other than where they're at. And part of what I'm doing is taking a chance at spending more time in the area that I am, because there are, I'm sure, around all of us, beautiful places like this. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, there we go. And it just takes a time to find them and then go enjoy them. And I guess that's what I'm taking time to do. I've always wanted to do this. I've done this. I used to do this with my son a lot, but now he's 18 and mom is not a friend. So it is what it is. But yeah, so that's why part of why I decided to turn my little van into a camping spot is because I wanted a place that I could sleep if I wanted to when I go out and travel. Right now I'm not that far from home in case I need to go home. I'm on call for work. And I've had to take calls in my van today. And and that's part of why I wanted to go ahead and do this, is because I wanted to test it out and see how it worked, what kind of obstacles I had, so that I can try to plan for them and around them, so that I don't have to feel locked into staying home. So that's a lot of it. And I have just been so relaxed. I feel cheerful. I feel joy. I feel like I can breathe. I don't feel like I have this heavy weight on my chest. And that is incredibly freeing. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just, I'm chilling out, even though I'm stressed out at times, and trying to find ways to give myself more breaks. They say with fibromyalgia, it's a central nervous system problem, and that is a lot more flared when it is there are trauma situations and when you're under stress, and so that you have to find ways to manage stress. And while I love yoga and all that stuff, but I don't really watch TV that much. I don't really enjoy it because I can't get my mind off of stuff. And so I've just been trying to find other ways to de-stress, and getting outside has been one of them. So, and it seems to be working really well today. It might not work well tomorrow, but I have been able to get the fire started and the camping thing, and managed to not catch myself on fire. That's good. My food is still cooking. I hope it gets done. I haven't really done this for a while, so it's kind of like, let's see what happens. And there just went the DNR guy, and I hope he's going after the other idiots that were just driving around, because it sounded like they were completely drunk. But that's why I'm here. And I just thought I'd share, because I think it's important to share these things and why I do them. And, I'm able to do it in a socially distanced way. I have been carrying my soap around and a bottle of water. I can wash my hands just fine. And I keep looking over beside me, over here, to the woods over here, because I swear there's got to be some kind of animal in there. Most likely it's a deer or a raccoon. I'm not worried about it. We don't really have bears this far south, so. And so I'm cooking on the grill, I guess, foil pack dinners. I'm cooking 2 of them. One to take home to reheat this week for lunch, or maybe even tomorrow. But I decided, since I was cooking one of them, I might as well cook both of them, and then I don't have to do another fire. That will already be cooked, and if I want to eat it cold, I can. So, sound like that? Yeah. I'm not really sure why everybody that drives by here slows down, except for a few people that are driving like crazy. Um, but a lot of people slow down. Like, I don't know. I'm on one of the main roads, but I'm off on this little jetty, and it was just, when I seen it, I was like, oh, that's the spot. Because it's just, I can turn my chair around right now. I'm showing it to you guys, but it's just perfect little spot. So anyway, I just want to encourage people to go out and explore their own areas and explore things around them. If they feel anywhere near stuck, like they can't get out, I mean, I'm not doing strenuous things. I'm doing about the same things that I would do at home. The only thing that was strenuous was getting my van set up, and I spent several days doing that. I didn't do it all in one day. I spread it out, kind of like they want me to for all my fibromyalgia stuff. They don't want me to just go crazy doing something and then crash and burn the next day. So I've just been taking it easy. And so this is, yeah, I think it's actually perfect for my fibromyalgia. And I'm glad it's, it's August now. This is one of the cooler weekends. Usually August for us is extremely hot still, but it is perfect. There's a breeze, the sun's shining, it's not crazy humid, and I can enjoy it. So I'm glad I made the leap to do this. And I hope as fall continues on, I will continue to try to do some more of these kind of adventures and see all the different places that I can see. I do have a lot of photos from a couple other places that I stopped. Can't wait to share those with you. They're really fun, or at least I think so. And anyway, thank you for coming along, and get out there and explore. So I'm over here running around at the van and thought I'd show a few things about what I ended up bringing with me. Here we go. So I have this storage case, right? And I seat belted in. And I brought charcoal this time because I don't have a gas grill of my own yet, and I wasn't going to borrow someone's. I have a picnic table cover if I wanted it, but bug itch stuff, sunscreen, all that stuff. Umbrella in case I need it, my extra hiking sticks. In this drawer, I'd actually brought some pork and beans, and I forgot the thing, so have to have those another time. And since I'm really treating myself, I am going to make s'mores. So of course graham crackers, that in case I opened the stuff, drink packets, salt, pepper, sugar, stuff if I needed it. Just some plasticware and things that I had at home, thought might come in handy. The bottom is extra blankets and extra towels if I need them. Over here, of course, I have lighter fluid, Moe and Moet. I have come with me. I have not taken any pictures of them yet. Kind of distracted. I have these shop towels, which I just had them on hand, and so I decided to bring them with me. And they've come in really handy because I forgot oven mitts, or mitts for taking my stuff off the grill. So that's what I'm going to use for that, because they're extra thick, just extra stuff that's really garbage. I haven't set up my bed yet, but I will. I do have a pillowcase. The pillow and the blanket and all that stuff will stay in the van. It's not going to go back in the house, so that's good. And then I'm going to go over and and then of course, so the little Walmart bag has my DEET spray in case I decide I need to use it, and so far I have not used it. I want to try not to, but if I have to, I will. And then I'm keeping the lighter away from the lighter fluid for now. So on the other side of the van is still a mess. I gotta figure this out. because I didn't organize it when I put it in here, which is my bad. I usually keep my Dawn in here. This just has water that's cooled, an energy drink for the morning, and that way if I need it. I always carry pork rinds because good snack. Didn't end up using them. That's okay too. I might end up leaving in the van. I don't know. This is like my clothes, another thing of some jerky if I wanted it, hamburger buns, which I'm not going to use, things I'm going to change into later. Where's my blanket? There's another towel and another bin. I'm going to organize this, so I will show you all that. And then I just have a little cooler with me that fit my freezer packs. I'm going to have some cottage cheese with my meal, pop a cheese on there. I do have extra carrots, and then yeah, the chocolate for the s'mores is down there. Very important. The book bag is my in-car trash if I need it, and the front seat has turned into like my camera station, my workstation, and all that jazz. So I'm going to organize it a little bit. I'll show you guys once I do that too, tonight, hopefully, here. And I did bring a few things that, like, I'm working on my walls stuff, but I put that away for now. I'm just kind of enjoying the time, and some of this might stay in the van to have that be my van entertainment, and my hiking bag in case I need it. So far I haven't done any really long hikes, so I haven't used it, but it has a few extra things like toiletries and stuff like that. So far, the woods work just fine if you go to places that people cannot see you. Anyway, so that is that. Again, look at this view. Like, I can't, hold on. I just can't get over the view. So I'm going to go over here and check on my foods. The charcoal is very charcoaly, very red coals down in there, which is, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, probably you can tell. And it smells delicious. I used a lot of seasoning because I figured if I had seasoning on there, then I would smell it. And that's usually a good sign that it's actually done. So I'm going to check it. I'll let you know. This is going to be interesting. I put the towel down, took one of the meals off of the coals, and this is what it looks like. So these little potatoes, those are burnt ass carrots down there. Like, yeah, those aren't edible. And a hard as a rock, unedible, I'm sure, well, maybe edible, patty that shrunk down to about nothing. So, as per usual, I'm going to have to learn how to cook this way as well. I'm going to go pull the other one off because I think it's probably toast too. Yay. This one actually looks edible. The other one, burnt to crisp. Not sure what I did differently between the two. But I guess I'll eat the one that's not burnt to crisp. Happy camping adventures. And the meal is a big fat fail. Be thankful for bread and cheese. I tried to eat, so one of the patties was actually okay because I had actually put two patties in one. So this one patty that was on top of the other was edible. Just didn't have a lot of flavor. I'm not just big on just eating ground beef by itself, so put some cheese and a hamburger bun with it. Forgot the ketchup. I mean, these are all learning lessons, right? some major food fails because the stuff is not, and I think the seasoning is making me burp. Because I tried to eat the potatoes and carrots, which they are actually cooked pretty well. The potatoes are burnt on the bottom and really, really hot. The carrots were good, but just too much seasoning. I am just not a cook. I gotta figure this out. So, hold on, let me snap another picture of what the. This is what. This. This right here. This is an unedible Krabby Patty. I'm sorry that it's disgusting, but it is burnt. It is burnt so bad that I'm gonna tap it on the table. You hear that? See? It's hard as rock. So, camping fail. Live and learn. That's what this is all about. So, that's what I'm doing. So, I had several backup foods, right? So this is s'mores. But the only problem is I don't have any sticks to roast the marshmallows. This is just a tester. And we'll see. So I'm going to practice my scout skills. I have a knife. I have a stick. I'm going to whittle it. See what happens. Just need a small point for the marshmallows. And I'm not one to like burnt marshmallows, so at least I know that if I'm watching it by holding the stick, I'm not going to burn the marshmallows like I burnt the rest of my dinner. So there's that. This isn't going well. Imagine that. Yes, I am cutting away from myself. I think I need a different stick. No, this is working. This one's working. This side of it is working. The other one wasn't working. So we're just going to break that off. There we go. And I tried to get, so a little side story, I did look for sticks, like, you know, cooking sticks and such at the store, and it's halfway done. I gotta do the other half. I might end up eating splinters. That would be fun, wouldn't it? I haven't done this for years. Usually when I'd go, my son would be like, oh, let me whittle that for you, if we didn't have the camping sticks, but we always had plenty of sticks, it seems like. Because my son was one of those that didn't want to eat hamburgers, so we always had hot dogs, and so we always had to have sticks for the hot dogs. So, almost there. I just need a point big enough to get the marshmallow on there, right? That's all I need. It's just a little point. Oh, there. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good one. Now, let's not break it off here. Let's just be gentle. Gentle. This is actually probably one of the best sticks I've ever whittled.
Not all is lost. Look, look at that stick. Focus, focus. Nope, you're not going to focus. Focus on the stick. And you're going to focus on the stick. But it is perfect marshmallow stick. So I'm going to go roast some marshmallows for my s'more. And I'm only going to eat one s'more. I probably have enough for 50 s'mores. Not really. But I'm only going to eat one s'more because I had one marshmallow already. Not going to overdo it, you know. I'm treating myself, but I'm not going to overdo it. So let's see how this goes. See if I can burn the marshmallows or whether they survive. So, since I figured this would probably be funny, I thought I'd bring you along. So you take a stick that you whittled. Whittle your own stick, it's better. My dad always said. And you stick the giant. You don't get the baby marshmallows, you get the giant one. And then you remember that you really need to adjust the grate, so hold on. Not well. So, hopefully the marshmallow will not fall. Don't fall. And I found it does better from the back. So we're gonna do it from the back. Probably the heaviest thing I've lifted in a year. Okay. All right. Marshmallow. Because I want to find where the red embers are for the heat. Move that around a little bit. And now I'm roasting my marshmallow. Now, I'm probably the only person on the planet that would decide to wear a white dress to go camping, or go camping in a van anyway. But to cook marshmallows over a fire, to do a coal fire. Oh, that's toasty on that side. Oh, look at that color. That's so beautiful. It's so lightly brown. You don't want any burnt biscuit. Oh man, these coals are just so hot. Just right. You know, and I think the mistake I made when I was cooking the burgers, as I think about it, is I probably had the burner or the grate too close to the coals, and I was afraid that the fire wasn't hot enough, or I was impatient and put it on there too quickly, and then didn't know what I was doing. Oh, we're getting so golden brown, and I'm just kind of twisting it over the hot red where the coals were showing me the reddest, but I don't want to drop it into the coals because then you ruin the marshmallow and you gotta start over. Who wants to do that? I certainly don't want to do that. This is my one marshmallow. Oh well, actually this is my second marshmallow. This is the only other marshmallow I'm gonna have. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, so lightly golden. So lightly golden. Okay, we don't want to overdo it. Oh, I think. Look at this marshmallow. Look at it. See how golden brown now? I wish I could get the whole thing golden brown, but I'm afraid it's gonna fall off. So this other side is just absolutely what I would really like the whole thing to be. This one got a little bit of, I don't know what that is, but anyway, that's marshmallows. Now I'm gonna go put it on my s'more. So what I did, I don't know if you can see. Oh, that's better. So what I did is I prepared my graham cracker and the other side of the graham cracker with the Hershey bar. Now, no imitation chocolate on this adventure either. So then you lightly pluck the marshmallow from the stick and hope there's no splinters in there, but it looks like it really came off really well. So that's a good whittle. Okay. Then you place the top on the marshmallow and you squeeze like this. See? And it just gets all ooey gooey and it warms up that chocolate bar on the bottom. Now some people put chocolate bars on both sides, but that's just too much sugar for me, and this is already way too much sugar for me, so we're just gonna go with it. This is gonna be delicious. And for the first bite, here we go. I gotta have some chocolate. Okay. Delicious. And I don't know if anybody can see it, but the sunset is going on behind Goldie. And I'm sure it's beautiful. But today, I'm so glad I didn't spend time chasing sunsets and instead took time to do something different, experiment a little differently. This has been one of the best afternoons and evenings that I've had in a very long time. There will be more adventures like this. This won't be the only thing that I do, but there will be more adventures. Decided to come down to a little bit closer to the lakeside. I know it's not the best view because I don't know how to. Oh, there. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Pretty sure I hear deer in the thickets. I'm not going to be camping at this spot. I'm going to be going to another location, which is fine. But I just wanted to take a few minutes and do a little gratitude practice while I was here. I mean, this lake is gorgeous. It looks like one that they do have boat rentals and things again, and I am really contemplating coming back and trying something like that one of these days. We'll see. Probably won't be able to take you along on that because my phone is not waterproof and I don't have a waterproof camera. I'm pretty sure I'll end up tipping it at some point, so yeah, probably won't bring anybody on the journey for that, but I will definitely share it with you. I already have plans on what I'm going to be building out in the van, so there's more to come for there. And I'm just, my heart is so full. I hope you appreciate it. I hope that someday that Iowa becomes one of those travel destination spots, like a mountain or a beach or whatever, because it is gorgeous here, just like it is everywhere else. It's just a little bit different, and it's the beauties in the eye of the beholder, as always. So thank you for coming along with me. I hope if you liked this video and the journey that I've been on and will continue to be on, that you will like and subscribe and comment down below. That helps. I don't have any, I'm such a small channel at this point that it would be super helpful for those of you that come across it to like and subscribe and comment. Engagement is so important both on YouTube and on Instagram. It makes a big difference, and I want people to see that even though people live with chronic pain, fibromyalgia, spinal cord difficulties, nerve pain, those kinds of things, that you can still do things. And I feel like, because I was one of the, I was stuck in a spot where I thought my life was over, but I found a way. And I hope along the way of sharing these journeys and these travels and the things that I'm trying to do, that it will make a difference and give someone else hope to think outside the box and to try and find their love
And I will let you know that if you do have a YouTube channel and you want me to subscribe to it, please drop your info below. I am more than happy to follow. I love following channels. It's just really hard to find the baby channels and to find the realness and not the over production videos that happen on YouTube. I'm just doing this on my phone, and that's okay for now, right? It might change in the future, but we'll see. We'll take it as it comes. But thank you again for enjoying Iowa with me. I am going to close this out with 30 seconds of silence. Now before the light is completely gone, I have to go take the garbage to somewhere. But I wanted to show you. So this is how my bed will look set up. Pillow, head at this end, body that way. I have a old comforter. I know it's white, but it's old. It already has stains and everything on it. It was just sitting in the bottom of my closet. So perfect for this. I can take it to the laundromat and wash it. And then a sheet because it is still kind of warm. So I probably won't need to be under the blanket, but I'll probably sleep on top of it for a little bit extra cushioning. I have my water bottle right here, so it's easily accessible. And yeah, looking forward to having a first good night in the van. After I finished at Lake Wapello, I moved on to another location. Ended up camping there overnight into an overnight pull-off spot. Woke up in the middle of the night to some knocks. So today, sorry about the traffic behind me. I can't do anything about that. Today I was coming to the area of where I camped the other night and thought I would show you to add this to my video. But so I was parked down there where the other vehicle is, and facing out so I could drive away if I needed to. But there is no sign here that says no camping or no overnight parking or anything like that. It is kind of close to a exit to the highway. There's a big church over on that corner. I thought about pulling in the back there, but I didn't know. They'd probably knock there and tell me I needed to move because it was private property. So I picked this little trailhead. So this is one of the recreational trails in Oskaloosa, Iowa. And this spot isn't on iOverlander. They did knock, but they didn't tell me I had to leave. They just did a wellness check. I could have went back to sleep. I ended up driving on home because I couldn't get back to sleep. It was my first night camping out. I mean, I don't think that's unusual. But if you're ever going through this area, it's probably a spot to pull over if you need to. They seem pretty friendly about it. And you could also use the Oskaloosa trails. There's a lot of bike riding, a lot of walking, and those kinds of things, and it kind of loops around the whole entire town. So, nice little trail system. One of these days when I can walk further than a mile, I might do it. I miss biking it. I have biked on it. There's a lot of hills. I couldn't bike on it now if I tried. So, but maybe someday. Anyway, just thought I'd let you all know that this is the spot where I ended up camping at, and It was fun. I hope to do it again. I probably won't come back to this spot, but I would definitely be out camping in my van again. Thanks for watching Breakthrough Explorer. See you next time.